So I get this question a lot about how to handle somebody who you can't hit or you can't hurt, but is trying to hurt you. Say you work in a job, not necessarily law enforcement or anything like that, nursing, school teaching, things like that. You work in a place where somebody might get irate and try and hit you, and you have absolutely no way of defending yourself. First of all, your safety has to come first, obviously, but you also have to know the boundaries of your job. You also have to be very thorough with your managers, things like that. Some people don't want you to try and stop muggers or whatever, people trying to shoplift. So you need to understand just when you should not interfere. And I know that sounds horrible. I know it sounds a little bit cowardly, but that is the best version right there, is distance. Stay away from somebody. Okay, somebody says something to you, yells at you at your job, screams at you that you're terrible, threatens you and starts walking towards you and stuff. Next thing you know, you're in the middle of screaming back at them or just panicked or whatever, and they hit you. And once they hit you, you get a little dazed, and they hit you, and they hit you, and they hit you, and they hit you. Okay, so first thing is distance. Now, when I say distance, I don't just mean my arm length. I mean, looking in the mirror here, from my arm to my other arm all the way to the other me length, okay? Because usually that's going to make sure that they can't kick you, reach you, something like that. On average, that's usually a good sign. Now, if you don't do martial arts, you're not going to know where that is, but overestimate a little bit. Stay a little bit farther back. The next thing is talk with your hands, the way I'm talking with my hands. Now, my hands are a little bit low right now, but I'm pretty far away from you. As I get closer, I might bring my hands up. Well, I don't know. I'm not sure where he went. Maybe if we just wait a while or if we talk, and then while that's all going on, you've got your hands closer to your head. Again, you should be getting your distance. Next thing is you shouldn't be standing open to somebody. Not that you should be going like that, but what you should be doing is maybe step back a little bit, scratch your ear, rub your head, something like that. It looks like I'm scratching my neck, but I've got my hand up here in order to cover, and just run, okay? You don't need a chop suey cool move or something like that. That's the next thing. People always think, well, I need to learn this fancy lock. Well, you learn a fancy lock off YouTube, you use it on somebody, you break something on them, or you severely injure them. That's not a good idea, okay? One of my favorite things to do is just to wrap everything around somebody if you're trying to stop them, okay? Get your legs around their legs, get your arms around their arms, and just tuck your head. Now, that's a last resort because now I'm right up on them. I should have stayed away. If they're running at me or something like that, obviously I got to get away. I have to figure something out. But the worst place to be is right at this distance. See, this means I can hit you from right here. So if we're here and we're talking, I can hit you right in the middle of my sentence. So this middle ground, I know you think boxers stand toe-to-toe and they fight the whole time. Boxers are always a little bit out or a little bit in. They're not standing right to where they can get hit. Not good boxers, at least. Okay? So distance management, number one. Number two, I need to have my vital areas in a way that they're a little bit safer. Number three, if I have a bag or something like that, I might have it over my shoulder and closer to me and talking to him, or a clipboard or whatever I might have at my job. That way I've got something to put in front of me. Okay? Swapping punches is generally not ever going to turn out the way you want, especially if it's a situation where you're not allowed to punch him. Okay? Chokes, locks, things like that, it's not that they don't work. It's just, if you're an amateur, you shouldn't be trying them. And even a lot of professional people shouldn't be trying them. You should just be getting away from the situation. Okay? Distance management. Body to the side. Watch your vitals. Next thing is when we reach out, when I have my hands up, sometimes if I have my hands in a threatening manner, like I'm reaching out or something like that, it's like trying to pet an angry dog or something. It's going to try and bite me. Okay? People are going to get scared and upset. If you work with people who might have any kind of mental problem that maybe makes them more nervous when you're doing certain things, like staring at them or anything like that, you need to understand those kinds of things. Again, I don't work your job, so I can't tell you that. But these are things that you should really research for yourself. Okay? Anyway, so stay away or stay way in close. Keep your vital areas out of the way. Lastly, I want to keep my eyes open. I don't look directly at people. The whole look people in the eyes and see into their eyes, I don't believe in that. I believe in seeing the whole room. So when you're looking at your phone or your TV or your tablet, whatever you got right now, see the sides without looking from side to side. Okay, that opens your eyes up to this guy's over here, that guy's friend is over there, and I get more aware wherever I am. Okay? For more stuff like that, come see us, SpringfieldKarateandFitness.com. We definitely work submissions and locks and things like that in Jiu-Jitsu. We do work some of it in Karate. We do work some of it in Kung Fu. It's really a lot more the Jiu-Jitsu. But in Karate and Kung Fu, you're definitely going to be working distance management. You're definitely going to be working just awareness. Okay? All those things are the best thing for you in these situations. Okay? So, come visit us soon. We'll talk soon.